like I said, he made a deal with the devil. And then after he made the deal with the devil, he tried to bring along people that he thought was going to be dumb.
There have been
What?
several rumors that Puff Daddy potentially been sucking dick through the industry
What?
a lot. Okay, so my thing is that when it comes down to Andre Harrell, I heard that he was bisexual. I don't know how true that is out here in these streets. But Clive Davis came out several years ago and told people he likes sucking dick. So that's no secret. And you got to remember, it started with the both of them, Clive and Andre. And that's how Puff became their private dancer. Puppet. You know what I'm trying to say. He became one of their business partners, okay? And that's how it all started because they introduced everybody to everybody. And you got to remember at that time they was making a little money, but they wasn't making money like this rap game was pulling their money. They said at one time Easy E was making $10 million a month, not 10,000, 10 million. Woo!
Did anyone ever think about how did Puff Daddy, Dick Sucking Ass, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call himself, have connections to game banging ass Crips in Los Angeles?
So let's go back to that little birdie that was in Dr. Dre's ear, which was Suge Knight, telling him on the back end that he knew that Heller was playing them, that Heller was basically stealing money from them. You got to understand, he was a bodyguard and he was a he was a lurker, so he was hearing stuff that sometimes other people wasn't hearing. Okay, so y'all got to remember, it was to me, I feel like it was never about him stepping out with Dr. Dre and really trying to do a productive business. He knew that he needed some kind of clout to get some kind of distributor marketing because he didn't have no name like that. So I feel like Suge's whole intentions was to bully Dr. Dre out of the company as he did, and he bullied him out of that. But regardless if he bullied him out of that, he did go and get his own company as a parent company under Interscope Records, which was Aftermath. But that was never the plan to really just have that company with him. So when Suge got the idea that he knew he couldn't really do nothing without this distribution and stuff like that, then guess what happened? That's where Harry O come in because they need the money to do it somewhere, right?
So y'all got to remember Harry O was in prison at the time when this negotiation or deal was made. So now we got police officers that are inquiring to be security guards for Suge. Now, these security officers are linked to two police departments in Los Angeles that are considered corrupt. So now we got Tupac that's in jail. Tupac need to get out of jail. Now, this is an interesting fact that everybody needs to know. When Tupac had signed to Interscope in 1991, he was the first major artist on their label because they was just into reproducing songs and just redigitalizing them and putting them out according to the backstory with Interscope. Okay. Now in that essence, guess what happened? Tupac goes to jail. Interscope don't want shit to do with this, so they done left Tupac to dry. So now he got to get out of jail. Here comes Suge. He ain't got the money to really do that. So probably in Suge mind, he thinking, because you got to go back to the beginning, he like, shit.
Record company with drug money.
And shit, why I can't? So now this the plot. He got to get Pot out of jail. He know that Pot has some connects with Interscope, even though Interscope left him to dry. Now, all of a sudden, they got a distribution deal with Priority. And now, Puff got a distribution deal with Clive and his coonies, okay? So now Suge is basically letting people know, I don't like Puff, Diddy, whatever. I don't like him. But on the back end, Tupac was his main straw to get distribution, and it worked. But guess who was left off the dry? Tupac and Biggie. You know why? Because they were being used as pawns in this whole situation. Because the anger was never with Biggie and Tupac for real from Suge and Puff Daddy, Diddy, Brother Love, Dick Sucker. The anger was really with Suge and Puff. And they got caught in the middle of this shit.